Hey there everybody, I hope you had an excellent weekend and welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend. Today we are going to be doing the little mini stories at the bottom with the symbols, and I'm going to try to show you guys the gallery and the radio. I'm not sure if we'll have enough time for that. I might have to do that in a separate video altogether. But yeah, we'll try to get that done today. The first mini episode is a shrine visit, and you can go with any pigeon of your choice. Every birdie heads for the shrine, some for their New Year's visits, others with very different goals in mind. This episode allows you to pick from 8 routes. Start this episode. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ryota first. Also, you can pick between having their human forms or having their bird forms. So I'm gonna do the human form since the whole, playthrough you've been seeing their bird forms. I still love the birdie loving with birds. Today is the last day of Ryota's job. Job meaning the usual work as a Miko. It barely even needs saying by now. I'd like to try wearing a Miko outfit sometime. I feel like it would give me so much fighting spirit. Evil disperse, evil disperse. Anyway, Ryota invited me out for lunch after work. When I think about it, he's been really busy with various jobs since the end of the year. I don't feel like I've had a chance to talk with him since Christmas. He says this time of the year always has the best opportunities to make money. It's the natural hunting season. Ah, my wild spirit stirs. Oh dear, just look at the time, I'd better go. New Year's was a few days ago, so the shrine is practically empty now. Ryota is... What a cute. Oh, funny. Ryota! Wait, you're still in your battle gear. Now I guess the uniform is battle gear to a part-time worker, but I don't think that's how people usually refer to Miko costumes. Oh, is it time already? Yep, and you said to come a little after 3, right? And I did. Sorry, I didn't notice. I'll be done as soon as I finish cleaning around back, so would you mind waiting just a few minutes? And there's a little lounge next to the office. They have warm tea and stuff, so why don't you go rest there and... No, I'll help you. Many hands and feathers make light work, right? And that's really nice of you. Thank you. Of course. I love that he has a pigeon on his jacket. That's cute. Thanks, buddy. The priest said to thank you too. Opening the new year with a good deed. Karma payoff, please. Let's head into town then. And what would you like to eat? I got my pay, so I'll treat you. Really? Are you sure? New Year's generosity. It's my thanks for helping with the cleaning. And I got to work a lot this year, so I've got a little to spare. You sure like udon, Bunny. It's good. Yeah, it is. I'm really impressed that you get it even when you're eating out at a family restaurant, though. I can feel the strength of your conviction from here. Don't make it sound like some weird cultist who only ever eats udon. I have days when I don't eat udon too. Maybe once every 6 months or so. That often? Sorry, I figured it was more like once every 3 years or so. And I guess you don't eat it all that often after all. Are they serious? Stop profiling me. How is it? It's really good. It's different from what I make at home. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, bunny. Seeing you eating so happily makes me happy too. And I hope I can learn to cook to make you that happy someday. That was great. I cut the poor boy off. That was fast. Almost unbelievably fast. Ryota and I spent a while after that chatting about whatever came to mind. School, friends, udon, Sunday morning TV, udon. Talking with Ryota is always so relaxing. I hope I can learn to be as Iyashike as him someday. So that was Ryota's path. Next we're doing Sakuya. Happy New Year! I got called out early to go to the White Dove Shrine with Sakuya. Why did he ask me to come? Maybe I should check his email again. It seems that New Year's Day is regarded with the foremost importance in Japan. My mother informed me of many bizarre traditions having to do with this day. As an aristocrat, I wish to study the ways of the local most closely. Such knowledge might well be useful in a diplomatic mission or the like. I designate you as my personal guide. Be grateful. Be at the White Dove Shrine at 9 a.m. on January 1st. How on earth does he manage to type so well when he can't pry his eyes away from his own nose? I wonder what he's planning. LaBelle things, probably. I don't think much of being treated like an underling by my own classmate, but I don't have any other plans. And this is his first New Year's in Japan, so maybe he's nervous. I guess I can lend him a hand. Oh man, he looks so grouchy. Finally here, are you? It is a terrible thing for a commoner like you to keep me waiting, you know. Oh, sorry, Sakuya. So, you got here already? Unlike you yokels, I have a busy schedule. A true aristocrat must always plan his schedule out down to the very last second. Okay, I'll be more careful next time. Hey, it's barely 20 seconds past 9 o'clock. Did I not just say I plan my schedule out to the very last second? Gosh, if you keep nitpicking like that, people will end up calling you a bickery old spinster. How dare you question my masculinity? That's not the part you should be objecting to. Let it be. I shall forgive you this time. Be grateful. Yeah. Come on, let's go in. This is the White Dove Shrine. Maybe you should think of it as being kind of like a church? I know that much already. I did not come completely unprepared after all. Oh god, look at his face. I also know that Japanese shrines are inhabited by witch doctors called onmyoji, and that every night they crawl out of wells and appear on television screens in various places. And who see their image, and those who see their image on the screen will meet a terrible and bizarre death before long. A terrifying tale indeed. And yet all these people gather at the shrine once a year. Japan is a mysterious country indeed. And you heard this story from my mother. Yeah, I thought so. Oh no, I'm getting terribly interested in Sakuya's mother. What kind of person is she? Did she tell him these things in honest misunderstanding, or was she just setting him up to embarrass himself later in life? Unfortunately, I don't think there are any onmyoji around anymore. And they show up in old stories, but I've never seen one. I've heard that they are special beings who live in the world behind our own. It does not surprise me that a mere high school student like yourself has never seen one. Oh my god, Sakuya, you don't understand. I wonder about that. Your mother taught you most of what you know about Japan, right? Have you ever tried asking your butler about things? Albert. He has never left France before now. I do not think him a reliable source for information on foreign cultures. I don't know, he seems like the serious type. Maybe if he'd been well informed about Japan, Sakuya wouldn't have come here with all these strange ideas. Anyway, I wish to throw some coin. Where's the target? Direct me. Target? Throw some coin? You mean give an offering, right? You Japanese celebrate the New Year by throwing coins at evildoers, do you not? No, Sakuya. I wish to try it. Where do we go to take part? Is he serious? Like, is he joking right now? I don't even... Sakuya, no. Nobody throws money at people now. If you put it like that, it's just the offering box is some sort of criminal. I have brought with me some heavy silver coins of classical Roman manufacture. I believe we will find them impressively lethal. Ho ho ho. Well, someone's been hanging out with Dr. Iwamine for too long. Sakuya, I'm trying to tell you that you don't throw the money at anybody. I bet he gets "please listen carefully" written on his report cards. Explaining ethics to him from the ground up is going to be hard, but he did ask me for this. I'd better do my best. I wish to throw coins at evildoers. Jeez, that's awful. Okay, next is Okosan. Okay, so you guys are gonna crack up at this, right? So, if you press the human button... Look at this. Today's the track team's first training day of the new year. Okosan suggested we do independent training over break, but... Okosan, it's cold. It's way too cold for my featherless human skin. He's still a bird, guys. I love the fact that instead of him being an actual bird now, it's just a drawing of him as a bird. So Okosan will, I guess, never be getting a human form. You shall not whine. Whining is bad. Lazing around in your heated room all through January will make your body and your heart alike soft and weak. But Okosan, my house is completely unheated. Okosan said no complaining. Neglecting your training is bad. You will run. Okosan, wait. You're too fast. I can't keep up with you if you go that fast. As you guys can clearly hear, I am losing my voice. Oh, well, doesn't that place look familiar? If any of you have done the, I think it's called the BL route, you would recognize that place. Pant. Bunny has become slow. Okosan is disappointed. I'm sorry, Okosan. I did give in to the cold and skip training a little over the past few weeks, so like Okosan said, my body has gotten soft and weak. But what is his heart made out of? He went shooting off out of the blue all the way to here, and now he's bouncing around energetically while I'm completely winded. I don't think all the cruelest roads and tracks in the world together could stand in defiance to Okosan's steel-plated cardiovascular system. Can you not run anymore? Then we have no choice. It's time for a break. Thank you, Okosan. I really like Okosan's scarf. And so we took a break at the White Dove Shrine. It's still really early, so there aren't too many other people here. Did you come here to make your offering on New Year's Day, Okosan? Okosan believes only in the pudding god. Oh, right. And does the pudding god have a shrine? Do you make offerings to him? Unnecessary frivolity. The spirit of Lord Puri is with Okosan at all times and all places. Huh? So if he's with you all the time, you don't need to go out on New Year's to say hello to him? Doesn't he have a home? Of course he does. His home is in the lost ruins of Pudding. But I don't understand. The god of true pudding sleeps in the lost ruins of Pudding, somewhere in this world. Okosan trains himself so that one day he may find the ruins. Oh, I see. I wonder if I could find a certain goal like that and get more serious about my training that way. The only limit to your ambitions is heaven above. Okosan flaps his wings. Okosan flaps agitatedly about for a little while. He does get awfully excited about pudding, but I still don't understand what his idea of pudding is. It certainly isn't the pudding that I know. Hey, Okosan. The god of this shrine is supposed to be a brilliant white dove who flies to faraway places. Doesn't that sound a little like you? Well, you run to faraway places rather than fly. You're like a god yourself, Okosan. I know you'll get to meet the pudding god someday. Okosan will never give up. Okosan will arrive before the pudding god. That one was cute. Next is Kazuaki sensei. Happy New Year. It snowed last night and I think I almost froze to death, but in the end I survived okay. I'm glad I didn't pile up though. It seems like I had a near-death experience or two every winter. Maybe I should do something about that. The White Dove Shrine, where everybody comes for the New Year's visit, is in a chilly area a little ways away from the center of town, but it doesn't look like the snow's piled up much either. There are little drifts here and there, but the sun's out now and it'll all melt pretty soon. Here for the New Year and gone within a day. Very wasabi. Wabi-sabi? Yeah. Yes. Leftover snow is very elegant. Plum blossom is snow. Soon they shall wither and fall, even if it melts. Oh, Mr. Nagaki, Happy New Year. But what's with the weird incantation? It's not an incantation, it's from the Menyoshu. Didn't we do that poem in class just a month or two ago? Did we? I forgot everything I learned in the entire semester as soon as I turned in my last final. I do not recall, sir. Oh. Maybe the problem is with my instruction. I'm sorry. He seems incredibly disheartened. You need more emotional bonds, sir. Please don't look so down, Mr. Nagaki. I feel like I'm bullying you or something. I'm just not diligent enough. Please don't be sad. You do just fine. You're so nice, Hake, but don't forget to review. You might have proficiency tests coming up soon. If you make me start thinking about proficiency tests first thing in the new year, then I'll be the one who's sad. Anyway, are you here to visit the shrine too, sir? Want to go in together? Would that be okay? Are you sure you'd like to go with me? I'm alone today too. Oh, I see. Okay, then let's go. Thank you, Hake. May my proficiency tests not end in total heartbreaking, dream-crushing failure. May I become a little, even just a tiny little bit would be okay, less emotionally delicate. Jeez, you can't go on making puny little wishes like that, sir. And that's why you're emotionally delicate. Wish for something tougher, like, I wish to attain the spirit of a mighty conquering emperor, or something. Really, I'm not a hunter-gatherer like you, Hake. I wouldn't want that. I'd be happy just to be a little more average. Mr. Uzune said so too. He complains about how you get offended easily and always start crying, and it's way too hard to pick his words that carefully, so he wishes you'd shape up a little. Ah. He does always point that out to me too. And Dr. Iwamine said he's never seen someone as delicate as you before and wants to use you for some experiments. What? That's scary. Did Iwamine really say that? He did his creepy laugh, so I don't think he was too much more than half serious. Wow. There are tears in his eyes already. We pick on you because you cry so easily, sir. I'll be spending a lot of good time with you all, so I do need to get better. And I'll do my best on the proficiency tests. So, you can try hard with your mental training, right? Maybe you'll at least harden your tear ducts a little. Thank you, Hake. I'll do my best. No, come on, don't cry. I hope your reputation for total uselessness recovers quickly. I mean, fully. That's not right, Hake. If it did that, I'd be useless again. Okay, next is Yuya. I'm going to the shrine for a New Year's visit with Yuya. Even though New Year's was a few days ago already, he hasn't come to school much since sometime last semester. He seems really busy, but what has he been doing? Maybe he's been job hunting. Anyway, he said he didn't have any time over the holidays, so he asked me to wait. And then he texted me out of the blue last night to say that he was free today, so... Oh, I like his jacket. Happy New Year's! Salutations, mon ami. Oh, Yuya. Happy holiday. Salutations. Sorry to keep you waiting, Bunny. I always try my utmost to never keep a lady waiting, but alas, I wasn't able to get away until just now. Does he mean that literally, like he was in a situation that he couldn't get... I'm curious. You're still really busy, aren't you? I shouldn't have pushed you so hard to take me. No. Oh, it's none. Don't make that unhappy face. It doesn't suit you at all, mon ami. I cannot express with more words how much I've looked forward to seeing you again, Bunny. Time spent with you always flies by like the speed of light, so let's go. Yuya takes my hand and leads me off to the shrine. He seems like he's in an even more of a hurry than usual. He must be really busy. How long has it been since I came for a New Year's visit? Quite some time indeed. And the season is practically over now anyway. It's true the shrine is crowded during the first 3 days of the new year, but now it's practically empty. I don't mind a lively crowd, but I'm glad there's no one to disturb us here now. I'm not falling for that, Yuya. How many other girls have you used that line on by now? You're as cool as ever, mon ami. No, you're the only one. You're the only one I've made time for this winter to meet. He whispers to me, an unusually serious expression on his face. Stop it, you're gonna make me melt. I already know you're not completely made of cheap pickup lines and flashy floppishness. I haven't met privately with anyone at all recently, in fact. Third years like you really are unimaginably busy, aren't they? Don't worry, mon ami, you won't end up like me. I'm just having to work extra hard now because I've been an unusually total failure. So, you're studying like crazy for exams now? Not quite. Let me give you a hint, mon ami. Lots of important corporations have parties during the holidays. Many well-known people go to those parties. Each one is a potential jackpot for the villains who skulk around behind the curtains of society. And if you turn that around, every potential jackpot for a villain is an extra busy assignment for a hero of justice. See what I'm saying? So what? I had a dream like that anyway. It was a dream? Sorry, just kidding. And like you said, I'm just having to make up for all the slacking off I did earlier as exams draw near. Jeez, don't tease me like that. We know he's not teasing. Don't we, guys? We know he's serious, because he's Mr. Secret Agent Man. I hadn't realized you were planning to go on to university, though. Where are you thinking of going? That's a secret, I guess. I'll be leaving the school, and it's probably best if you don't know where I'm going after that. Don't tell me you're going somewhere so seedy and low-end you don't even want to say. Well, I wonder. My lifestyle is certainly seedy enough. He did it again. Sometimes he says stuff in that self-deriding or maybe even despairing way. He's usually so cheerful, so whenever he does it, I don't know how to respond. I think you're a better person than you think you are, Yuya. Sakuya and the doctor are always chewing you out, but you shouldn't let that get you down. Just do your thing and be yourself. Ah, that makes me happy. Hearing you say that puts some pride back into into my little dove heart, mon ami. It's so weird that they're still referring to themselves as birds and doves. It's funny. I'm glad we could meet today. And very grateful. Thank you, Bunny. Next is Nagaki. I'm going out with Nagaki today. He said he wanted to try going for a New Year's visit, so we're planning to go to the White Dove Shrine, but the first 3 days of the New Year are always crowded and it's really cold in the morning, so we decided to be a little untraditional and go in the afternoon. Of course, even if we waited for weeks or months before going, our first trip to the shrine in the New Year would still be a New Year's visit. Nagaki is delicate, like the first flowers of spring, so I'll have to make sure he doesn't push himself. You're here already. Oh, Nagaki. Well, wait, who the heck are you? Nagaki. You sound like Nagaki. You're Nagaki, right? Yeah, sorry, did I keep you waiting? I made sure to leave on time, but don't worry, you're not late. I just came early. I wasn't waiting too long anyway. More importantly, what's up? Are we going to go hold up a store or something? I mean, I'd be happy to if that's what you want to do. I love that this whole thing is making fun of dating sims, and it's so subtle about it, like how the girls are always like, well, we can always do what you want to do, senpai. And she's like, oh, well, if you want to hold up a store, I'd do that for you. I think it's funny. This thing really is weird, isn't it? No, I think it's nice. It's definitely nice. It's warm and it hides your identity. Everyone should have one. Is she serious? I'm behind you, whatever you're planning, Nagaki. We'll do our best together, okay? I'm not wearing it. Hitori made me put it on, and he said I shouldn't go out without making sure I was perfectly protected from the cold. Does that really mean wearing a balaclava, though? He made me bring a whole bunch of hand warmers, too. I don't think I'll run out for a week. Mr. Uzune does seem to worry about you a lot. He's overprotective. I barely managed to convince him he didn't have to come with me today. And I wouldn't mind if he came along. I would. I'm not a child anymore. Besides, this is my time with you, Miss Hake. And that's important to me. Aw, what a sweetie. I don't know if you feel that way, but I do. Of course I do. I'm so happy I get to be with you, Nagaki. Anyway, it's time for Hake-senpai's guided shrine tour. Let's go? Okay. We avoided the most crowded time of day, but there's still a lot of birds in here. I think when I came by during summer vacation there were maybe 3 other people. Is this your first time visiting a shrine for New Year's, Nagaki? I'm not sure. I might just not remember. At any rate, if I have, it was before I was old enough to be aware. I see. You should make up for all the lost times and make lots of wishes now then. Is it alright to be that sloppy? It's all about your frame of mind. You're not very religious in your day-to-day life, are you? I'm not. Then you can be as sloppy as you want. That seems a little haphazard, but I guess you're the one to know, Miss Hake. Take this, super coin toss. Bang! Okay, whatever that means. Are you supposed to throw the offering money randomly like that? The gods will have an easier time hearing your message if you put lots of spirit into it, right? I don't think I need them to hear it that well. Hey, he just threw it in like a normal person. He stared at me with cold, disdainful eyes, and threw it in like a normal person. And what did you wish for, Nagaki? That's a secret. Oh. I don't really have to tell you. It's between me and the gods, right? Aw, that's so fun. No one else needs to know about it. So, it's a secret. Well, okay. I guess if you go around shouting your wish to everyone, it sort of feels like a god is going to pop out of nowhere and revoke your right to a divine miracle. I am curious what he prayed for, but it doesn't look like he'll tell me. There's a tea shop up ahead that sells really good mochi, Nagaki. Let's go. Okay. I wish to stop being the person who's only ever protected. Aw, he smiled. Thank you, Miss Hake. I'll become stronger, and one day I'll be able to thank you with more than just words. That's a precious baby right there. Okay, it's time for shoes route, and I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, what a New Year's. I decided to drop by the shrine for a visit since I was here anyway, but it's really crowded. Where do they all come from every year anyway? The shrine is usually so empty. I want to at least make an offering, but standing around waiting like this is breaking my heart. It's cold, and waiting by myself is so lonely. Maybe I should go home and come back some other day. Wait. Well, looky-loo who it is. Dr. Iwamine, is that you? Oh man, he's so scary. Yes, it is me. Hello, Miss Hake. Don't tell me he's here to make an offering, too. Happy New Year, sir. I'm surprised to see you here. I never would have expected to bump into you in a place like this. You're kind of like a devil or something, so I always figured you'd get purified into nothingness if you went into the shrine. I see you're as fond of foolish superstitions as always. Unfortunately, there is nothing at all unusual about a bird passing unharmed beneath a torii. Oh, okay, so I don't have to worry about him getting hit by some stray exorcism and evaporating. What is wrong with her? Yay, I'm so relieved. Yeah, your demon bird boyfriend over there. But why are you here, sir? Are you making a New Year's offering? No. I feel no need to plead with hypothetical gods for help, as I'm sure you know quite well. Oh? Yes. I know. It's all in caps. Why are you here then? I heard there was a corpse. There isn't. Please stop hearing about corpses that don't exist, sir. But I was told there was a crowd here because they found a rotting corpse in the pond. Who keeps telling him that there are corpses? That's like his excuse anytime he shows up. I heard there was a corpse. But I was told there was a crowd here because they found a rotting corpse in the pond. Shrines are always crowded on New Year's. No one said anything about a corpse. I see. That is truly unfortunate. It seems I have been misled by a falsified report. Oh, are you going home already, sir? There's no reason for me to stay, is there? His smirk is so creepy, like I feel like he's just going to kill me right here and now. But you're already here, and it's New Year's. Want to make an offering with me? It's cold and there's a line, and I was thinking of giving up and going home, but if I got to wait with you, then I wouldn't mind. So you are deliberately placing yourself in unpleasant circumstances, wasting time in idleness, and then throwing money away to no foreseeable benefit. The mind wobbles. It gives me an amazed-looking sneer. Jeez. Don't you have any hopes or dreams, you diabolical partridge? Any romance? Getting turned down like this every time I try to do something with him makes my hunter-gatherer blood boil. I'm starting to want to just look up a walkthrough for him on Wiki or something. Breaking the fourth wall again. But this is a special day, and if I'm with you, then even if I catch a cold, you'll be able to give me pertinent advice. Please do not treat me as your personal medical advisor. I am not fond of selfish children. Excuse you. I'm sorry. I got carried away. Now, if you would be willing to take the place of that rotting corpse for me, then I might be interested. You want to make an offering with a rotting corpse? What kind of pervert are you? Oh god, this line though. Oh, what a... I don't want to read it. Oh god, okay. Won't you be my rotting corpse, Miss Hake? That's too much, sir. Ho ho, don't worry. I was only joking. Yes, joking. You were not joking. You're a liar. Were you, sir? It felt an awful lot like you were asking just on off chance. Perhaps we can come to an arrangement. I shall offer a very simple contract with only one condition. If you do catch a cold this winter, You shall become my test subject for my new medicine. That is all. You don't lose anything at all now, do you? It sounds more like I could be in serious danger of losing everything, including, but not limited to, my life. But if I don't come down with a cold, it should be fine. Oh my god, don't do it! That should be okay. I guess. Alright, sir. I promise. I feel like she's just signed her own death warrant. Like, I'm in the process of developing the drug now, but I haven't had much luck finding test subjects. I'm so glad to have a student as cooperative as yourself. Ho 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 ho. Oh, how my heart leaps when I hear that laugh. You're going to die! Oh my god. And so I spent New Year's Day with a non-believing partridge. I'll be fine as long as I can endure until spring. I wouldn't mind paying him back, but I'd rather not risk my life, so I'll pray to make it through the winter without getting sick. Oh god. She's going to die. Okay, and last but certainly not least is Anghel. Anghel invited me to visit the shrine for New Year's today. Isn't he really Catholic, though? I hadn't expected to be invited out for something like this. Maybe it'll turn out that he lives in the shrine. That is incorrect, Adelblau. Aw, what a cutie McCuterson. Oh, Anghel. Happy New Year. My parents in this world are not engaged in the business of shrines. They are of a clan whose august duty it is to market the silver beings to the world. I never understand what he's saying. Silver beings. Does he mean silverware? What are those? So they're not shrine keepers. How do people usually refer to their job? Fishmongery. Oh! They're fishermen. Okay. Oh, I see. I see, but I can't imagine Anghel going home every day to a fish store. Me neither. We must not let time slip by, Adelblau. We must obtain the legendary sacred bow, the holy slasher, before it falls into the hands of the other side. But weren't we going to visit the shrine? Ag. My flesh is cursed. I can feel my crimson breast throb just from approaching the sacred ground. What are the red clouds around him? Blessing is forbidden to me. I only need a blade. Let us go, Adelblau. Anghel bravely enters the shrine precincts. I guess I'll be in for another year of having no idea what Mr. Eccentric Filipino Dove is talking about. So, do you see what you're looking for, Anghel? Anghel silently rummages around the shrine office. What are you looking for? Did I not tell you? I seek the legendary sacred bow, holy slasher. Sacred bow. Shrines aren't weapon shops. They probably don't have anything like that. Actually, in a shrine office, maybe. You mean a Hamaya. That is the name the people of this world have given it. I'm a person of this world, too, Anghel. Just call it that from the start. And maybe next time bring me a dictionary. And have subtitles. Hamaya, they usually sell them here. Oh. They're sold out, Anghel. No. This cannot be. The sacred bow has fallen into their hands. Anghel stands still. looking terribly shocked. Or am I that popular? I don't think I've ever bought anything from a shrine aside from charms and the occasional votive picture. It's okay, Angel. Maybe they'll be back in stock tomorrow. Are you suggesting we stand and fight on through this suffering despite having met with the deepest sorrow and despair, Adele Blau? I don't mind. You invited me because you'd be lonely on your own, right? I'll come looking for Hamaya with you. I don't know if it's Hamaya or Hamaya. I'll come looking for Hamaya with you whenever, if you want. Adele Blau. He seems relieved. So, this is what it means to rescue a soul from an eternity of painful solitude. I thank you, Adele Blau. I am glad we were able to fight alongside one another today. It was nothing, Angel. I hope we can find a Hamaya for you tomorrow. Indeed. See you tomorrow, then. Bye-bye. Wait, Adele Blau. Do you not feel something? Something? Like the winter cold? No. A creeping dread. A growling malice, or perhaps a light. A light. The sky is the same winter sky as always, and the lights from the shop window don't look any different. What's he talking about? A world is but the light reflected from a fragment of the broken mirror. The fragments write about the destiny of every star in the heavens. Is your azure soul satisfied with the world and the fate you see before you now? Or perhaps it has been charmed by the fate written by a different shard of the mirror. If that is the case, then I shall. Okay, and that's all for the shrine visits. In the next video, we will be doing the next mini-story, and we'll probably be getting 2 in. So I will see you guys for the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. Later.